This save game is boned. So... That was a long fucking time ago, Branch. Holy shit, dude. Right. Resume? A monumental task stands before you. Gather an army large enough to battle the Darkspawn Horde. There is also the matter of Tern Logain's betrayal. Alistair suggested that you gain the assistance of Arl Eamon, the Earl of Redcliffe. With his help, you may be able to influence the nobles of the landspeak to unite against Tern Logain to bring him justice. Ha! Yeah, God, yeah. Screw you, loading screen. I managed to get there. Oh yeah, and I streamed the Game of Thrones Crusader Kings mod too. Yeah, so there you go. Right. We're at the camp. We're all sparkly and glowy still from the new year, apparently. Alistair's sparkly as fuck because he's got the lightning-y sword, but yeah, here we are. Post-loathering. So probably going to sit and have a little chat with the... You know, honestly, I'd rather get out there and kill something just as a bit of a warm-up, you know, but unfortunately that's not the case. Mental note. When I finish tonight's stream, finish it right before I get the chance to get stuck in and kill some stuff. Because that always makes for a much better start. Anyway, in the meantime, however, we shall have a chat with everybody.
What do you need?
Do you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you
Do
didn't
what?
know him as long as
Speaking a silly voice. He was like a father to you, I understand. Whoa!
Don't worry.
Fuck's sake!
Looking at taking down that bastard Logain, I won't be losing any sleep at night. And thanks for the warm concern.
Fuck's sake, game!
For a moment there, I thought you might actually have cared.
That was not what I meant to click. We're off to a great start today, folks.
What do you need?
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as... I should have handled it better.
This game's a bit quiet. Is it?
Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle.
Shouldn't be that quiet.
It, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
It gets really loud in combat, though. That's the thing, mate. Volume control. No. That's the wrong thing. Entirely. Open volume mixer. I've turned it up a bit. I know I can use the number keys. Guys, please stop acting like this is the first time I've ever played Dragon Age. Please. For heaven's sake. No need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
What about the other Grey Wardens?
I don't know. I have no idea what the Grey Wardens do for their... when they fall in battle. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
Only his entire fucking family. My entire family was murdered just recently. Oh dear.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me to forget. Here I am going on and on about Duncan, and you... I am so sorry. Thank you. Really.
It's just a brilliant dialogue option. I don't know, it just makes me laugh for some reason. My entire family was murdered just recently, as a matter of fact. It's just so nonchalant, you know? Maybe I'll go to High Ever with you when you go.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Right. What about you, crazy lady?
Yes?
One of the two crazy ladies, anyway. I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in.
You dreamed of light?
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
I don't care what you think that Humphrey should think or do or whatever, because I tell you what, mate, if there's one thing I can't fucking abide, it's backseat role-playing, so if you're gonna do that shit, you better stop right now. Just saying. I'm trying not to overreact to what you're saying at the moment. It's literally just, I want to make an example right now, because there's a lot of new people here tonight who perhaps don't appreciate the way we do things around here, but backseat playing and role-playing, just write out. Just cut it out. Don't even try. So, just backseating of any kind. Just no thank you. Did you hear voices?
No, not voices. It's not so simple. He spoke directly to my soul, in a language no human tongue can express. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Black devours everything?
The Chantry says the Maker has left us, though.
He's still here. I hear him in the wind and the waves. I feel him in the sunlight that warms my skin. I know what the Chantry says about the Maker, and what should I believe? What I feel in my heart, or what others tell me?
Are you saying the Chantry is wrong?
They said my ideas were blasphemy. But is it so bad if what I believe gives me comfort? If it could give someone else comfort? I know what I know, and no one will ever make that untrue.
Well then, moving on. Sten! Sten.
Why are we stopping?
I like Sten. I think we should talk for a moment.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
Absolutely not. Need to know if I can trust you at my back.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
I've never seen a Kunari before. Tell me about your people.
No.
This is why I like Sten. Please?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of, the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
I don't know. For whatever reason, everything this guy says is gold. Excel at poverty. Jesus Christ. Anyway. You said you were in the army.
I am.
Have you ever fought in a war?
I have always fought in war, human.
What do you mean by that?
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands.
Have you tried diplomacy?
Words fail when your opponent's native language is deceit. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate.
Are you alright? You were in that cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
We're watching you, scum.
Slash it. 11 months in a row, sir. We're nearly there. Nearly 1 year. Can't believe it. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome back, sir.
As you wish.
Good old Sten. Oh, that's Mr. DLC, man. We're not going to be talking to him just yet. And then there's this loony.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Did you grow up in the Korcari Wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
Fine, I'll leave you be.
I did not ask to be left alone.
Yes, you
I
did.
simply wondered from whence comes this strange curiosity.
Just answer the damned question, then.
And now you grow short with me. Curious. Have it your way, then. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time, I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
But you kept going back into the wilds.
Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
I could just imagine.
I rather doubt that. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be travelling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped, and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
What happened to the poor man?
Who cares? As I recall, he was executed. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
What? You mean like a handshake?
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Guess the joke's on you then.
You were a fine one to be pointing out the humour of fate. Shall we examine your predicament on the whole? Let's not. Me? I prefer the jest on me to the jest on you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Very well. Morrigan disapproves. I think we'll be getting used to that little message popping up frequently. Right. So. Oh, of course there's dog. What is...
Why, you little...
What?
Your furry friend here took offence at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
That is a war dog.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me. I once heard a really old legend about how the hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Don't listen to Alistair, he's full of rubbish.
Hey!
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
Why doesn't he share his food with me?
You are welcome to this if you really want it. The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
It's a gift, you can't just throw it away like that.
I just did. I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Right, anyway. Gather your party and venture forth. Alright, let's bring... I don't know why I'm clicking on Humphrey. He comes by default. Alistair and... yeah, probably you two. I do like Sten. It's just... We're going to Redcliffe, and it's sensible to bring Alistair with you for this one. So... Yes, we're going to Redcliffe. Oh, nose! Fight!
Will you stop eating?
Listen.
I'm hungry. Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
But we've been looking at the road for hours. No travelers all day.
Will one of you pay attention? Oi! Who's that? Gordon senses tingling.
Right. Actually... Right, have you got your thing activated? Shield cover or whatever? No, hang on a minute. No, shield defense, that's what we want. Yeah, you're in sparkle mode already. Although, you can do Warcry as well, I suppose. You're doing your thing. You... Right. I just... My lamp's in the way. I can't see Humphrey's health bar. There we go. That's better. Right. You... that.
Only one shall stand!
Hungry bandit. This guy's hungry, apparently. The rest of them aren't. Humphrey! Alright, there you go. Have your health poultice.
You should run while you can.
Oh my god, have another one.
This should be easy enough.
I tried to be merciful.
You know what the problem is? All these fucking archers everywhere. That's what the problem is.
Is that...
Here.
You're wearing it really suits you.
You'll never know what hit.
Oh.
As you wish.
You will
This should be easy.
No, Alistair, what are you doing, bud? Yeah, my god.
As you wish.
Stab. Just stab, alright?
We're watching you.
Let's get started.
Going through health poultices like they're going out fashion. Oh my god.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a shot?
And of course we've been stunned, because why not?
Let's make this...
Do. Oh my god.
quick, shall we?
We're gonna have like no poultices left, are we? Just none. At all, whatsoever.
Next. For the Grey Wardens!
Defend yourself!
Victory shall be mine. This should be easy enough.
Oh, I could have gone better. Also, why is the music not stopping? What the fuck? Oh, there's someone still here. What?
Let's have it!
To the solution. Sometimes.
You're mine!
Alright. Well. Okay, someone's still not dead, apparently. That's slightly irritating.
Ready!
Fancy vase. Take that. Oh, that's a shame.
Armed and dangerous. Ready for action.
Oh, it's on the minimap. They're over here somewhere. I see you. I see you.
Let's get started.
I'm amazed that still hit. It's quite an annoying little encounter, this, actually.
The battle is finished.
That's a lot of blood.
Warden senses tingling.
Fuck's sake. Really? Even more?
I'm wounded! I can't go on like this!
John, you can do better than that.
My entire party really needs healing. Can we please just stop the combat for 5 seconds here? Please? Finally. Sweet mother of, you know, stuff.
Let's get started. As you wish.
I'm going to smash these because I can. There we go. Right, that's better. Sigh. Tower, cart, bandit camp, tent, side path around camp. Oh, for... Ugh. We do anything with this? Huh. It's not. Return path? No. Oh, hello. I forgot to loot the hungry bandit. Had plenty of money, but no food, apparently, it would seem.
As you wish.
Smash! I'm for smash. Oh, hello. Fuck's sake. What good are you actually for, Liliana?
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
Let me guess, you're an idiot. No. Can it wait?
Well, yes, I guess so.
Not gonna like this, am I?
I don't know. I doubt it. I've never liked it, that's for sure. Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Al Eamon exactly?
I hope this isn't something sordid. I think you said he raised you.
I'm a bastard.
They're
My mother was a
watching
serving girl
you.
at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Al Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
Valon, thank you for 8 months. 8 months of production value, quality content, Humphrey, and bugs. Glorious bugs. Yep. Although, great timing there with the alert. What? Don't you think you should have told me this before?
How? When would I say that? Oh, by the way, King Marek had sex with a servant and she produced a bastard son. That's me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Look how fucking sparkly we are! Oh my god! Does Loghain know?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. Al Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Did she know the truth about you?
She may have, but I think it's more likely that she feared the rumors might be true. I can't blame her for that. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall, and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
And you think the Owl will help us?
I think so, yes. This news we've heard about him being sick disturbs me, though. I wonder if we won't discover that Loghain has come to the same conclusion as we have. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
What does that make me?
Some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Welcome to the club.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
Get out of my way. I have no time for slack-jawed fools. I'm important business. I need to see Al Eamon.
The Arl? Then you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
Humphrey is not a nobody, he's nobility and legitimate nobility at that. I think you're missing the point of Alistair's comment there slightly. What are you talking about? Heard what?
We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Bann Teagan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Bann Teagan, our Lehman's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Teagan, Bann of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Bann Teagan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Tern Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
You don't believe Loghain's lies?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar.
You may have known my father, Teagan Cousland. Yes.
Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
Loghain is the good guy, guys. Don't believe the Grey Warden conspiracy. It's fake news, that's what it is. What evil things are you talking about?
Some call them the Walking Dead. Decomposing corpses, returning to life with a
Boom!
hunger for
Copyrighted.
human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arl Eamon.
Of course we'll help.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
You start
Now
recording?
then, there's
No.
much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
I'm just going to export the VOD straight from Twitch, to be honest with you. I don't really care at this point. I mean, I want people to come and watch it live on Twitch, to be honest with you. The whole posting thing to YouTube thing is a bit of a courtesy more than anything else. Really, I'm still uncomfortable with it. I mean, I don't upload the other series I do here on Twitch to YouTube. Primarily because it would spam people with VODs, and I don't think people want that anyway. And also because it's not what I consider quality content for YouTube. A Twitch stream is a Twitch stream, a YouTube video is a YouTube video, and never the twain shall meet quite often, to be honest with you. When I make a YouTube video, I have certain standards of quality I want to put into it, you know? Just a few bare minimums that I want to at least meet, and to be honest with you, stream VODs don't meet those. Which is why I'm kind of uncomfortable with putting them on YouTube in the first place, to be honest. You know, so I just sort of don't care. You know, I'd like people. It'd be lovely if people came across to the Twitch channel and, you know, actually tuned in. I appreciate a lot of people can't because it's not, you know, I don't stream in their time zone, if, you know, properly for them or whatever. But you know, I'm sorry, but that's the case for all sorts of streamers for me. There's a bunch of guys, like streamers that I watch, who are based in like Western Canada, Western US, who always stream at times that I cannot watch normally. And I just watch their VODs on Twitch. It's no big deal. Like Kilgore, motherfucker. I'm going to host Kilgore probably tonight after we're done, because it'll be late enough for him to have finally started streaming by that point. And I think he starts streaming a little bit earlier on a Saturday anyway, but he's a great example. He lives in Western Canada, I believe, and he starts streaming normally at 3 o'clock in the morning for me regularly. So I rarely get to watch him live, even though he's one of my favorite streamers. So I just watch his VODs on Twitch like a normal person who's not in the time zone or whatever. So, but for some reason, people I don't know. There seems to be a very vocal minority who are completely allergic to Twitch, even watching VODs on Twitch. I don't know why, but I can't help those people, can I? Anyway, are you related to Tom Vegas? That's one of the best stealthy like low-key stealthy insults I've seen in a while. Oh dear. I haven't seen him in a while, actually, Tom Vegas. Not that I wish to summon him, but you watch a few Australian stream at 5 AM your time in the US, yeah. You're not a fan of VODs. Well, you know, I mean, to a point, neither am I. A VOD is something I'll generally only put on if I need some background noise. It's not something I sit down to, you know, watch closely, if you understand my point. Which is why I don't feel very comfortable uploading them to YouTube, to be honest. So also, they'd be insanely long half the time as well. Like we played the Black and White on Wednesday for 7 hours, not including break. Well, that actually was including breaks and stuff, but yeah, it was a 7-hour stream in total of Black and White, and that's a ridiculous amount of footage to upload to YouTube. So, considering we're not doing Battlefleet Gothic tonight will be a longer stream than the previous ones too. So, if we end up streaming this for, say, 6 hours tonight, for example, that's going to be a ridiculous amount of like, file size-wise footage for me to upload if I was recording it locally. So, that's the other reason I'm not recording it locally. Hello, Neil. Probably missed a bunch of stuff. Not really. We just came. We had a little chat with everyone in the camp, and then we've come straight to Redcliffe, and that's more or less it. Really, I've just been taking my sweet time doing it. YouTube has a very defensive and insular community. I don't think they do. I think it's just, like I said, a vocal minority, to be honest. No Warhammer podcast. One of these days, I'll just cut out the middleman, and I'll put desk cam on, and I'll sit there painting models and talking about Warhammer for a couple of hours. I'll do some painting while I'm at it. I actually had to mess around with that the other day. I have no plans to do it, but I just, for the sake, because I was really bored one afternoon, basically, I tried setting up my camera for how I would if I was going to try and do some sort of painting tutorial. And it was really quite difficult, to be honest with you, because I discovered that for you to be able to see what I'm painting properly, I have to practically have the camera sat on my shoulder, which is obviously not very, convenient. So I don't know how people do those videos. Also, on that sort of vague subject, since we're on it, I promise we'll get back to the game in a second. Scum. Also, Coiler, thank you for the brand new sub. Get in. Have you subbed before? Your name's familiar, but either way, thank you. Appreciate it. Can you even get the best Redcliffe ending with no coercion? Ooh, don't know, actually. Good point, isn't it? We're going to find out. I've never played the game with no coercion, so... Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, right, so on the 20th, I'm going to Swindon to play... to play a game of 40k on Winters Etio's YouTube channel. So, I don't know exactly when it will go live on YouTube, but just before it does, or when it does, I will post a video and tweet about it and stuff as well, so you guys can go watch it if you're vaguely interested. But I'll be playing a game of 40k with Winters. It'll probably be like an hour, 2-hour video or something like that. It'll just be me and him, shooting the shit and playing some 40k. I'm bringing my salamanders down with me, so lots of crazy flamethrower meltagun action, and yeah, no, it should be fun. I'm gonna low-key ask a bunch of questions while I'm there, like how he does things, like how he films it, edits it, like what kind of lighting setup he has, that sort of thing. Because just in case I want to make videos like that potentially in the future myself. I don't know. Anyway, so but yeah, that'll be a thing in the near future. Looking forward to it. Oh, it'll be good. It'll be good. It should be good fun. For sure. I just hope my little salamander guys are up to scratch paint job wise. To be honest with you, because they're kind of old. And they're not my best paint jobs, but hopefully they meet the standards required for a flashy YouTube video. Anyway, that little public service announcement aside, yes, I do have a Discord. If you click the link below the stream, it should give you an invitation thing. If you hadn't uploaded it to YouTube, you would have thought that my Twitch channel was nothing but Flight Sim and never showed up. Yeah, it hasn't been Flight Sim for a very long time, it has to be said. I briefly got back into it and did like a couple of streams irregularly. And then just got bored of it again and stopped. So, yeah, Flight Sim's not really a thing on this channel anymore. I reached my saturation point and got fed up with it, so... Can you announce the 40k thing on Discord when it happens, please? Yeah, sure, whatever. Can do. I don't know. I don't even know if Winters is entirely... I think he knows that I do a YouTube channel as well, but it'd be funny if I turn up and he has no idea. Because I can be like, oh, yeah, no, just tell me when you're about to put it live, and then I can put it on my channel so you get some more viewers. And he'll be like, what? You have a YouTube channel? Yeah, no. 70,000 subscribers. What? That happened the other day with Liam from Warhammer. Like, I'm one of his patrons. I talk to him on WhatsApp and stuff like that. And he has a small YouTube channel called Warhammer. They do Warhammer stuff, and he's got like about 1,000 subscribers or something like that. And then he had no idea that I was just sat there the entire time, like chatting with him in his WhatsApp and stuff like that. He didn't know I did a YouTube gaming channel with like 70k subscribers. It was quite funny. Anyway, I don't like advertising it, you see. I just never mention it unless it's brought up. Like, even in real life, if anyone asks me what my job is, I usually just make something up because it's easier to explain. Have you ever played Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2? Yeah, I played and finished both of them. Although I never played the expansions for them, and that's a bit of a shame, because apparently the expansions were better than the base game in both cases. But, yeah. No, I enjoyed those, actually. 71k now. Yeah, it's very, 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 very slowly growing, but at least it's growing. Anyway. What do I make of? I just say something generic, like I work in multimedia or something. Or I work in IT. Well, actually, I did play Shadows of Undrentide for the first game, although I just never finished it. And I watched Kokorskia play Hordes of the Underdark, so... Undercover YouTuber. Yeah, like undercover boss, yeah. I just don't bring it up. I'm really uncomfortable self-promoting. Really, really uncomfortable about it. So I never bring it up. Like, there's Discords and groups and stuff that I'm part of where people in it have no idea that I do a YouTube channel or a Twitch channel or anything like that. They just don't have a clue. Would you ever play Republic Commando on stream or YouTube? Yeah, I'd probably stream it. I doubt about YouTube, though. As I said in that like big community post update thing, I don't generally... my criteria for stuff on YouTube is when I sit down and I'm going to do YouTube series these days. And Total War Warhammer was kind of an exception to this, really, but I was trying something new. I sit down and I ask myself, what unique spin on this game can I put on it? Like, what can I do to make my playthrough different from everyone else's? To make it actually worth watching? And if I can't come up with an answer for that, I don't do it on YouTube. I'd probably stream it on here instead. So, because people ask me a lot to do, can you do the Witcher games? Or you do the Witcher 3 or whatever like that? And I'm just kind of, I just kind of sit there and think, well, to be honest with you, I can't really do anything new or interesting with the Witcher. So I think I'd probably rather just stream that. You know, as opposed to, for example, if I was going to play Oblivion again, it's 90% chance that I'd probably do it as a YouTube series and not as a stream, because Oblivion is a game that I can add my own personal touch to and make it a separate thing that's, you know, unique and is probably worth watching because it's unique. You know? Does that make any sense? But yeah. You feel bad for promoting your art for some reason. I don't, yeah, and I feel like it's rude, almost. I guess that's the thing. That's the hang-up for me. It just feels like it's rude. If it doesn't naturally somehow come up in conversation, I don't mention it because I feel like self-promoting like that. Otherwise, it's a bit, you know, like it annoys people. I mean, it would annoy me, so I don't do it. So anyway, what about Daggerfall when you get that 300 more Patreon dollars? Actually, to be honest, Daggerfall, I would probably stream Daggerfall, because otherwise I would go insane. I genuinely would. I'd be stuck in those fucking dungeons without a chat to talk to. I would actually lose my mind and probably rage quit. If I'm going to do Daggerfall ever, I will stream it, because then at least you guys can suffer through it with me in real time, and we can chat while we're stuck in one of these labyrinths. Otherwise, yeah, no, I'd probably just completely lose it. Besides, this, you know, you can't really roleplay very much in Daggerfall. It's not that kind of game. Daggerfall didn't really look bad when you watch someone play it. Yeah, but that's the thing, you watch someone play it. You've not played it yourself. It's a completely different thing. You can roleplay in Daggerfall? Not to any meaningful degree, to be honest. Not like in a game like Baldur's Gate or something. If a Daggerfall is a medieval life simulator, it's a rubbish one. It's literally just a dungeon generator. That's really all Daggerfall is. It's a dungeon generator that just so happens to have a main quest attached to it. Anyway, I'm getting bored of this weird Q&A segment we seem to have involuntarily gone into. Mount & Blade, the real medieval life simulator. Yeah, Mount & Blade. That's what I describe Mount & Blade as. Exactly. But anyway. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Yes. Bann Teagan. Sorry I've kept you here just standing here for ages now. You must not have played much Daggerfall then, because you can literally become a banker if you want to. I mean, yeah, but... Who the fuck wants to become a banker? I mean, you can't roleplay in a meaningful way. Like, but becoming a banker in the game is not really a meaningful way. It's not fun either, to be honest. So... You can't tell a story with Daggerfall, if you ask me. That's the problem with it. You can't tell a story. I can't do something like Claudius with Skyrim. Or Idris with Oblivion. Or any other innumerable examples I've done over the years. You can't do that sort of shit with Daggerfall, because really all it is is a dungeon generator with a main quest and a fucking banking real estate system nobbled onto it as well. It's, you know... You would love to see Idris and Skyrim continued? No, I don't think so. To be honest. I don't know what he'd do in Skyrim. He'd maybe do the College of Winterhold for some bizarre reason, and then that would be it. There you go, job done. Bored now. Aren't even any Ayleid ruins in Skyrim, you know? Right. Anyway. As I was saying, trying to get back to the game right now, I want to discuss the situation with you.
Of course.
You have some of Arlemon's knights here.
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
Their quest, yeah, their search for the ancient... the search for the urn of sacred ashes. Reading hard.
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
If/when you play Beyond Skyrim Cyrodiil, you should play as Idris. No, not going to happen. I'm going to be playing as Claudius if I do that. Why are you in the Chantry with the villagers? Yeah, good question.
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Well, that look cowardly.
I'm not here for glory. I would prefer being outside, but Perth has a point. We could bring some men in to stand beside me. but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
Why is it partly on ethereal fire? Because we're fucking fabulous, man. That's why. What exactly are these things that attack the village?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead, spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
So what happens after this battle is over?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
Why are these people so confused by simple undead? Simple undead, he says. I don't think like box sets of The Walking Dead and the works of George Romero exist in the Dragon Age universe, so you know. I should go back to work.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Let us pray. You are a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you.
I cannot stand by while monsters attack the helpless.
Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a man of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
I don't know. I don't understand, Thunder, why you are making this assumption that everybody in the Dragon Age universe has this sort of almost external knowledge of everything. I mean, if I was a medieval peasant and a bunch of fucking zombies attacked my village, holy shit, would I be confused? I mean, really, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I don't even know how to read and write, for fuck's sake, and I'm supposed to understand the intricacies of the undead. Fuck off, don't be silly. Just how safe is the chantry?
It is the sturdiest building in the village. The women, elderly, and children will stay here during the battle, while the militia and knights protect them. They set up a barricade outside the chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything gets in, Bann Teagan is our only defense.
Scum.
Please,
leg shot,
mercy.
Lenny.
Help these people. Do whatever you can.
Thank you for doing whatever you can to support the stream. Haha. I appreciate it, sir. I would like your blessing, Mother.
Of course, child. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed art thou who seeks his return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition.
Morrigan disapproves.
Why haven't Mother and Father returned yet?
Oh god, it's not you again.
They're gone, dear boy. Gone on a long trip.
When will they be back? I miss them.
Be brave, young man. Your parents would want that. We need you here to protect the rest of us. Yes?
I guess I can do that.
Why do all the kids in this game with dead parents sound the same?
Parents in the morning.
I'm scared, Mother. One of the bad men.
I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do? Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
You're the most quiet fucking person in this room right now. My god. Are you alright? Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible, you poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Why would he run off, do you know?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Have you tried looking for your brother?
I went to our house. It's by the square. He wasn't there. I searched the rest of the village too. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he ran off into the woods. I'm so worried. Without me, he has nobody.
Don't worry, I'll look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him.
Silence, girl. Do you want the children
I was
to hear you?
surprised I didn't get a Morrigan disapproves though.
Walking corpses. Do you think it's something in the water?
You know, we don't have the men we need. And their numbers just keep growing each night.
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray, and hope for a miracle. So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
See you again, Admiral Spire. You keep meeting like this, it's very odd. And why are you wearing that false moustache? You heard wrong.
So you say? A damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Does Dragon Age Origins have Mass Effect-like romancing elements? It does, although in typical BioWare fashion it's somewhat cringy. Oh, faith, good man, we will defeat this evil together.
I hope you're right. I really do.
That just work?
You're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
Crikey. Didn't think that would work at all. I don't think it did work today. I can't remember now. How is morale? Is this a stupid question? Probably.
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop, and the men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but, well, I have my doubts. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
I have some questions.
Oh? Ask away.
Where can I get supplies? Because I'm completely out of poultices.
If you want weapons and such, you'd go to the blacksmith, but there isn't much left there.
But there's nowhere to actually buy or sell things.
Commerce isn't exactly our biggest concern right now, but you might want to speak to Lloyd at the tavern. I wouldn't trust him,
though. Tell me about what's happened here.
Don't rightly know. We heard the Arl was sick and getting worse, but after a while we heard nothing at all. A few folks went up to the castle to see what was going on. They couldn't get in. Nobody was there, not a soul. And then those horrid creatures attacked the village. They were everywhere, people dying. It was awful. Good thing Bann Teagan was here.
You don't know any... Do you know anything about Arlim and Zildus?
No. I know the Alessa sent the knights out for a cure. You can ask Sir Berth about it. He was one of them.
Hydra... Hang on a second. Hydragon? I'm going to go with Hydragon. Thank you for the $4.99 sub, sir. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. I don't know why I specifically said $4.99 sub there. Just because I guess I was just reading what's on the screen. But I don't think I've even set up any of the other tiers, because you can do like $10.99 subs and $15.99 subs or whatever, can't you, on Twitch? But I don't think I've got them enabled or set up, because I have no idea why people would do that. If you want to give me more than $4.99 a month, just use Patreon. But anyway, I want to discuss something else.
All right.
What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Yeah, you can get extreme emote slots at higher tiers. You can add like an emote for the extra tiers of subscribers if you really want to, but again, don't know why. I don't know why you'd pay like $10 a month for an emote. I mean, it'd be a good fucking emote, you know. Quite that bit from, what was it, Black Books? If you're gonna get the guy if you're gonna get the guy pencils, they're gonna be magic pencils, you know. You draw the cow comes to life. Those kind of pencils. So that's the kind of emote I would expect for $10.99 a month, you know. Let's see. Why does Owen refuse to talk to you?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Nobody else can do these repairs?
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
See what I can do.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
You haven't watched Black Books in ages, you know. It's fucking great, man. Hell of a sitcom that was.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
What's this, Owen, the blacksmith? I need to speak with you.
Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
I'd prefer not to speak through a door. Can I come in?
Certainly not. I don't know you and I don't want to. Off you go.
I need some smithing done.
If you didn't notice, the smithy is closed, the forge is cold, you've come to the wrong place.
I need to talk about repairs for the militia.
That's so. Well, if Murdoch wants more weapons, you can give him the same answer I did. He can make them himself.
Pete, I just want to talk to you.
I said no, and I meant it. Be gone, stranger.
Either open the door or I break it down.
My accent here says you won't. Just you try it, looter! Be gone, I said! Don't you try to come in here!
Oh, this isn't going to win well, is it? He failed to pick the lock on the door and only succeeded in breaking the delicate mechanisms. Break the locks.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
You just come barging into my home. I've no money and nothing of value to take, as you can plainly see. So if you're here to beat on a sad old man, then all I ask is you get on with it. I don't have much to live for as it is.
If he just walks through the door, yeah. I like that. Just calmly walks forward and leaves a Humphrey-shaped hole in the door. I'm not here to rob you, I just want to talk.
Is that so? Then talk then.
So the smithy's closed.
Look around. The militia took everything they could use. I could start up the forge again, but I won't, since Murdoch won't listen to me.
What do you know about what's going on?
You mean, why are these creatures attacking the village? Obviously something wicked corrupts the castle. My daughter used to tell me the Isolde was up to something, hiding things from her husband. I told Velena she was imagining things, but maybe the Isolde was involved in something. Blood magic, maybe.
What did your daughter say?
She thought the Isolde was having an affair with some tutor she hired for the boy, Connor. I never listened much to her talk about it, though I wish now I had. It doesn't matter anyway. She's lost to me, and I can't do anything about her warnings now.
What, you think the Isolde made Al even sick?
I'd never make such accusations, but maybe, if she was using foul magic, then maybe she just did at that.
What do you know about her?
Only that she's an Orlesian girl from beyond the Western Mountains. Far too young for our Arl. That's what I say. And too proud and headstrong from the sounds of it.
Have you told anyone about this?
Of course not. And who would I tell? And what good would it do now, eh? I just wish I'd paid more heed to my girl. Like what?
Why have you locked yourself in the smithy?
My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
So you intend to drink yourself to death?
Why not? It's not like we're going to live past the night anyhow. Or are you going to save us?
Yes, I am.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
What about the militia? They need your help.
If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
That way she's dead.
It would be better than going to my grave wondering.
I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
I promise you, I will find her.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Morrigan disapproves. I am unsurprised. How the flipping heck do I get back up to? Is this the tavern? Yeah, it is. Right.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'll have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
Shouldn't you be at the Chandri?
Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight?
Yes, I am.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
What do you know about that elf in the corner?
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy.
So, how has business been?
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly,
Why don't you leave?
And go where? With no money and no prospects, I just end up somewhere else working for someone worse.
I see.
What can you do? Girls like me don't get much choice if we don't want to join the chantry. And it's too late to get married.
I should go.
Keep safe.
Oh, you've all made yourselves comfortable in the corner then.
I can't believe Lloyd won't even give us some free ale. A time like this, and all he thinks about is turning a profit.
Did you expect any different? That bastard's always been cheaper than an tea from the hall.
Here we are defending the village, and he don't even have the decency to help us out.
Maybe he should help. He should help defend the village instead.
Ha! I've seen Lloyd handle a sword. He should stick to something he knows about, like keeping me nice and drunk for the fight.
Lloyd is charging us for coin we don't even got anymore. Nobody's working right now. We're all just trying to survive.
What difference does it make? He won't care.
Quest updated. Convince the barkeep to give the militia free drinks. Don't think that's going to happen.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it.
No, I.
Haven't had many travellers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
Oh, aye. What do you mean?
Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil war, and the Jarl's dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope.
Who are you, anyway?
Name's Lloyd. So, why'd you come to the village now? The roads can't be all that safe, not with a war brewing.
I came to see our Lehman.
Well, you must have been mighty surprised. He's not exactly talkative these days, eh? Something else I can get for you?
I hear you're charging the militia for ale.
Why shouldn't I? They may not have much coin, but I'm not giving it away for free.
That money won't help you if you're dead.
Hey, there's no need for that kind of talk. That's murder.
That's not what I meant. I meant like it's not going to help you if you're dead the following morning because everyone's dead because the militia failed or whatever. Never mind. Fine, have it your way.
Something else I can get for you?
Yeah.
Why shouldn't I? They may not have much coin, but I'm not giving it away for free.
100 silvers. Fucking hell, that's a lot even for us. I suppose not.
Something else I can get for you?
All the North England accents in this game. Are there that many though? Really? I think this is the only guy we've bumped into so far. It sounds like he's from up north. Answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
What do you know about what's happened here?
Not a lot. Castle guards stopped coming in about a week back. It's unusual, too. They were my main source of business. After a few days, I thought it strange enough to ask. But nobody heard anything. Anyone going up to the castle didn't come back. When the first attack hit, I locked myself in the cellar. I say we just wait for help to come.
You're going to try and persuade him? Well, it won't work, will it? Because Humphrey's got no ranks in coercion at all. Oh, you want to hear this? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I see. You want to hear the failed persuasion. It probably won't be that interesting, but although first, what do you know about that elf in the corner?
Not much. Says his name's Berwick. Arrived here more than a week back. Waiting for his brother, he says. I've never seen him before, but he paid good for his room. Quiet sort. Something else I can get for you? Why shouldn't I?
Yep.
They may not have much coin, but I'm not giving it away for free.
Think of the goodwill you'll earn.
Goodwill? Pah! I prefer the good gold, that's what.
No, fine.
Something else I can get for you?
Nope.
Right then.
Actually, no.
Hey, what can I get you? Right, I've got some supplies too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
That's what I was after. These. Actually, 100 silvers I probably could have easily afforded, so never mind. Is that still an option? I forgot we had 10 whole gold. Ale! It's a gift. Why not? Health poultice recipe, yep.
Hey, what can I get you? Why shouldn't I? They may not have much coin. Aye, it would indeed. And much obliged for the business. All right, militia drinks are paid for thanks to this gentleman here. Show him a bit of thanks, I'd say.
You're a saint, you are. I hope you didn't pay more than a few coppers for this swill.
Hope you all drown in it. Something else I can get for you?
I should go.
Right then.
Not looking for company.
Shouldn't you be with the militia?
Why? I don't live here.
I hear you're Berwick.
What? How did you know that? Well, that's my name. Why?
You said you were waiting for your brother.
My What? Oh, yes. He was supposed to meet me here. And then I got stuck here when monsters from the castle attacked.
Then why aren't you helping to fight?
I was told I didn't have to. I stay in the chantry at night, and I come here to be alone, that's all. Look, I don't know you, and I don't want to. I'm not... I mean, I was just told to... I mean, just leave me alone.
What do you mean? What were you told to do?
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
How do you know I'm a Grey Warden?
I just, overheard it, that's all. If you'll excuse me, I want to get to the chantry before the sun goes down.
This will be easier if you just tell me what you're hiding.
I don't want trouble. I'm going to the chantry now. Just leave me alone.
Stop right there. Answer my questions or else.
All right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Who are they? Who hired you to do this?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an important man.
Ah, Variax, thank you for the host.
Hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
Less talking, more raiding. That's a nice head you have on your shoulders. Hi Variax, how are you doing? How was how was XCOM? I'm surprised you stopped this early, to be honest, actually. So you know how this happened? Tell me now. No.
I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, I got scared that people would think I was involved. But I swear I don't know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Maybe they knew the Arl would get sick. I don't know.
Come, Variax, friend or traitor, come. Anyway, it went well. You didn't get destroyed. Oh, good. What are you supposed to watch the castle for?
Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it, do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
You spent 3 hours on one of the hardest... 3 hours on one mission? Holy shit. Fair enough. Yeah, I'd be pretty exhausted after that too, to be fair. Oh, don't tell me it was the one with the whale, right? I don't want to get more specific in case he's not played it yet, but it's the one with the whale, right? You've got to be talking about that, surely. One in Canada with the sharks. Yeah, it's the one with the whale. I knew it. yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. That mission is hard even when you know what's coming. Like, when you don't know what's coming, you're almost guaranteed to have a really, really bad time. Yeah. I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
Right. Now, the door's over here. Really wish I could have bought more poultices than that, to be honest with you. Like 3 poultices plus 1 large one was a bit pathetic. Oh, alright, yeah, I should probably go tell Murdoch that we sorted the smithing situation. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's enemy within.
I hear you got the tavern serving the militia free ale now. While I don't favor my men being drunk come sundown, I suppose it helps morale to have their minds taken off what's to come. You have my thanks. Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bann Teagan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
We're not only ready, Murdoch, we're going to win.
We'll do our best. We'll fight until we can't fight anymore. However long that is.
Yorkland. 11 months in a row. Wow. Thank you, sir. Welcome back. How am I doing? How's it going? It's going alright. It's going a bit slow, though, because I keep getting distracted by chat. That's not a problem, by the way. That's you know, it's part of the fun. But yeah, it's been a bit slow progress today. How's morale?
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest.
Probably because the men are full of spirits.
Free drinks at the tavern.
Yeah.
I suppose it's better to drown your fears rather than go mad waiting for certain death. I'm tempted to have a few ales myself. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else?
I still need to speak to Sir Perth.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. I have a good feeling about tonight.
Jolly good. There is one thing. It's this one. I can't remember if you find him in the castle or not. I know you find her in the castle, but I can't remember about him. I think I need to go look for their house, don't I? Oh, no, yes. No, he's not in the castle. I remember this one, I think.
On it.
Yeah, I remember this one. It's coming back to me now.
Let's get started.
Legend of Calenhard, Chapter 1. No, thank you. Whatever's inside the dresser, come out now.
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
Bevan, is that you?
How do you know my name?
I'm Caitlin's friend.
Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it.
Don't you think your sister might be a bit worried about you?
Maybe. But she just tells me not to be scared, even though she is. She tells me not to be sad, but she keeps crying because Mother died. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will.
He said from within the closet. From in there.
No. I just heard you coming and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now. Alright, I came out. You won't hurt me, will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want.
Let's see. Your sister's looking for you, you know.
I just didn't want to be at the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
How is hiding in a dresser being brave?
I wasn't always in here. I hid when I heard you coming. I was... Well, I shouldn't tell you. It's a secret.
Are you sure? Maybe I could help you.
No. I won't tell you. And you can't make me. You can't.
Yeah, didn't expect that to work. Right. Jolly good. I believe he gives you a sword or something if you can persuade him. If memory serves.
Be easy enough.
You know what? Let's not rob them. Let's not rob them. That's mean. Right. That's that taken care of.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Humphrey definitely does not know what he's doing.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
Pratt was more problem than he was worth. Oh, I want to say it so badly, but no. Don't worry about it.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
Right. Moving on. Yeah, we were just in a house. Quinn. We were literally just in one of the houses. God, so it looks like you should be able to go through that, but you can't. Oh, of course we saved Sten. Who wouldn't save Sten, you know? What kind of weirdo would play this game and not save Sten? That'd just be daft, right? Right? Anyway. Let's knock on the door. That wasn't a knock, that was, you know... I'm surprised you didn't punch a hole through it. Hello? I like the little shrug there. I know what's in there. I know who's in there. But I just don't understand why on earth Humphrey would just break down a random door. Now, this is the general store. We might have a reason to go in here and look for health poultices, because we actually need those in order to not die. But otherwise...
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Sure, whatever you say, Liliana.
Let's get started.
There is lamp oil in these barrels. Quest updated. Find a use for the barrels of oil. You noticed some barrels of oil in the general store. Perhaps someone could use them to defend Redcliffe. A fine suggestion there. Quest journal. Bum 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 bum.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
there anything else I can do?
We could use some extra bodies.
Here
Having
we
a
go.
veteran
This
like
is what I
Gwyn
was
in the
looking
militia
for.
would help a lot, but he flat out refuses.
Tell me about Dwyn.
He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out.
Carry on then.
I have a good feeling about tonight.
Right, Mr. Dwyn. I'm about to walk through your door and leave a Humphrey-shaped hole behind me. Here we go.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
Behold my sparkliness. I didn't mean any harm.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwyn. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
Murdoch says he needs you for the militia.
So what? You recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town.
Your chances are better out there than in here.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
Can I change your mind?
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
I'll put in a good word for you with Bann, Teagan, or the Jarl.
And what good would that do me? The Jarl's probably dead. I couldn't care less what Teagan thinks of me. What else you got?
How about gold? I'll hire you to fight for the village.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
I won't even stick my head out my door for less than 100 silvers.
Fine.
You're getting off easy there. But like you say, I guess this town needs a hero. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
Job's a good one. Now then. Bum 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 bum. You did. Oh, I got all excited there when I saw a chest. Never mind. I was hoping for some compensation. Right, let's go have a chat with Sir Perth.
I don't like being out here, Dwyn.
We're not very persuasive, but we are kind of rich, so, you know, it works. Oh, hello. I remember this place.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Nothing for now.
Very well.
Well, okay then.
Why do you always go on about how stupid I am? I'm not stupid, am I?
If you need
You're a stable genius, Alistair.
Because it hurts my manly feelings, you know. Or one of them.
Then I'll be sure to write you an apology once all of this is over.
I was educated by the Chantry. I studied history. They don't make stupid Templars.
Then I must have been mistaken. I'm very impressed.
No, you're not. You're not even listening to me.
My, you are smarter than you look after all. Your Chantry must have been very proud.
When you're both quite finished.
Greetings, Grey Warden.
I am as relieved as Bann Teagan is to see you here. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
That would be proper. I am a Turn's son.
Very well then, my lord. I am humbly at your service. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defence, perhaps all is not lost.
Have you considered using the oil in the village store?
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Enough to set many monsters aflame.
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil.
If
we'll
used
use it
carefully.
to slow these creatures down.
That's the
Have you anything else
operative
to
part
ask
of
me in
that
the
sentence. If used carefully. It won't be. Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Let's see what I can do. Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
I have some questions.
Ask me whatever you wish.
Where can I get... No, actually, tell me about what's happened here.
You know about as much as I do. I returned a day before the attacks began, having heard strange rumors about the abandoned castle. I was the only knight to survive the first attack. Since then, I found others returning from the Arlessa's quest. Until we get to the source of this evil, though, I do not think it will stop, and I don't believe we will be enough.
You mentioned something about an urn. No, we already know about this. Tell me about the quest for the sacred urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Just what was the Isle sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. We brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
So, where did the Arlessa believe anyone could find the urn?
The Owl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
So the knights left the castle defenseless?
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there and were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
Yeah, luckily I'm not suffering from baldness yet. But unfortunately it does get a lot of people quite young, doesn't it? I mean, I would say maybe just shave your head or something if it gets to a point where you're not happy with it. But then of course you have to put up with everyone asking you if you've got cancer or something. So I want to discuss something else.
As you wish.
What is your status? Carry on.
As you wish, my lord. Make a watch over you.
Right, start wearing a full metal helmet to ride, to hide your baldness. Or just wear a beanie. So that's one of the few nice things about being bald, I suppose. You can get away with wearing beanies, and people don't think about it twice.
What is it you need, child?
Sir Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
Can't you just bless them?
I can pray with them and give them my blessing, but Sir Perth wants me to call upon the Maker to shield them from evil.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
Excuse me. But if they think it helps them...
I cannot do it. I know that their own faith may inspire them, but these men need to find confidence on their own. I simply won't lie to them. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Oh dear. Is there anything else we can talk to Teagan about?
I hear both Murdoch and Sir Perth are ready for nightfall. Excellent news.
Tell me more about yourself.
This is hardly the time to be discussing personal details, don't you think? We will have to fight for our lives very shortly.
Thus, I'd like to know something about you.
I do not mean to be rude, but let's focus on preparing for the battle instead.
Couldn't convince a cardboard box. Oh yeah, look, you've all got armor and stuff now. Very good.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
Let's talk about Dwyn.
Thanks for persuading him to come out here. He's going to be a great help. I just know it. There's not much time before sundown.
I'll be back.
I have a good feeling about tonight.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
You said you wanted any protection?
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Mother Hannah does not believe she can help you.
I see. Then I suppose we must simply rely on our own prayers. The Maker will not help us. Thank you for your efforts. We shall fight on, nevertheless.
Apologies, folks. I probably need to get a drink at some point. Ready to make my stand here.
There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned...
I don't think so. No, I'm ready.
Good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.
They're coming. Get to your positions. Make ready.
Ah, 'tis the smoke monster.
Light the traps. Burn these foul creatures.
Move and parry, strike and kill. It's either you or me. It's gonna be me. Let's make this quick.
Oh, Oregon can level up. I didn't even notice that.
You cannot win.
I'm gonna shuffle over here and backstab a bit. Morgan, why are you up in everyone's face? It's so stupid. Is it just me, or is the volume really loud right now, folks? I know someone asked me to turn it up earlier, but it seems a bit fucking loud to me. I don't know if that's just me, or do you guys agree? Because I would like to turn the volume down, to be honest. Yeah, super. I friggin' said it would be. Ugh. There, I'm turning it way back down again. That's much better. Good grief. No. Oh, no, you don't. Get the fuck away from my mage. Oh god, here we go. Everyone's running into the fire. Oh. Okay, Alistair's dead. I didn't even notice that happening. Great. Oh, no, you don't. Let's see. Do a little mind blast. I said mind blast. Yeah. Fine, we're not doing mind blast apparently. To be honest with you, I can't remember if her spider form is worth using, really. I generally don't. I feel like it's better just to have her being able to cast spells. Oh yeah, I was clicking Leech Life, yeah. Keep getting those two icons mixed up for some reason. Knight, stay here and guard the path.
Come on, we need to hurry.
Right, now we can level you up. Willpower and magic. I forget which is better. Both, really. Just give you a few points in that for now. Right, and here's the important part. Yes, healing.
Is it just me, or did I do really badly back there?
You did really badly back there, Alistair.
What?
What's he got? Oh my god. Damaged eye and a crushed arm. So much nope in this game when it comes to the injuries. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Right there. Penalty to damage. Fine, we're going to use another injury kit on you, I guess. Does anyone else have any injuries while we're here? No, okay, good. Hello, boys! Right. So... Kabow! Tell you what, we'll activate that while we're at it too. I don't know if the undead are much affected by cold damage, though, having said that. Apparently they are, at least a bit. No, they aren't. Why does she do this? I guess it's because of her AI script or something. However, I guess we'll try and do the backstab thing for a little while here. I wish they would just auto backstab rogues in this game, but what can you do, I suppose? Heal Alistair. Please. There we go.
Victory shall be mine.
Do. Oh, can you heal the other guys? Well, yeah, well. I mean, are any of them? Oh, the militia man. Alright, we'll do him then. There we go. And for some reason, it didn't occur to me that you could heal those guys. Even though that's, like, really sensible. For fuck's sake. Stop turning around! Unnecessary level of micromanagement going on with it. Oh, nice. Love that. With the backstabbing in this game. My god. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Can we save this guy? No. Too late.
Come and get it.
You? Oh, resisted. Fuck you, buddy. Alright, you know what it's time for? Mind Blast! Oh my god, there's so many of them. Oh dear.
No mercy.
Heal you. You can take another lesser health poultice. Get behind him. Ugh, never works. So annoying. Ooh, and you can heal yourself. Are you guys down there actually helping, or what are you doing?
Is that all you've got? Right away.
Right.
I shall do it.
Right. You can get him. And you can attempt to backstab him. There we go. We're getting through it. Right, who else could do with some healing? You could. I'm gonna put some of these down here, I think.
I'll try to be merciful.
Do. Oh, look who's come to play.
You should run.
Actually, no, don't do that. Heal Alistair instead. And I guess drink another of these. There we go. Marvelous. Marvelous.
Come and get it.
That's a lot.
Did we do it? We got them all? Some of them even survived. Good heavens.
Dawn arrives, and we survived the night. We are victorious. And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
Mm-hmm. There's still much more to do, Bann Teagan.
Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe.
Murdoch of Redcliffe, Mayor and beloved father, we salute you.
You and so many others who have perished here, walk with he who is your Maker. Long may you know the peace of his love.
Mm-hmm.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack.
Rip Murdoch!
We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now, we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
I didn't even see him in the middle of all that, to be honest with you. If I had, I probably would have tried healing him. But never mind.
Are we leaving
now? Why do you children all sound the same?
So we won the battle? If this is what war is like, with so many people hurt and dying, I don't want to think about what fighting the Darkspawn will be like.
Oh, right, this guy's Thomas, the dude with the huge chin.
Volunteers soon, won't they?
I was wondering.
They'll need an army to fight in the south now. I'll go when they call me, I guess. I'm going to get drunk first, though. If you'll excuse me.
Sounds like a good plan to me. No, the chat didn't choose shit. What do you think, this is a democracy? I chose Redcliffe first. Right then, so... What do you mean? Dave did this to himself. Redcliffe's not that bad. It's not like I can pick the fucking Mage's Tower, or Orzammar first. Mage's Tower don't like because it's rubbish, and Orzammar is fucking difficult at low level. Redcliffe is perfect. It's kind of, you know, I feel like it's heavily implied it's where you should go first anyway.
Ooh, a windmill. I once took a ride on the sails of a windmill. Didn't turn out well.
And you didn't manage to win a Darwin Award at the same time? Fucking hell.
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family.
There's like one fight in the entire Redcliffe bit that I think is difficult, and that's kind of it, really. There's the bit in the courtyard with a revenant that's quite tricky, but aside from that, it's pretty easy. Don Liliana of La Mancha. Our Revenant's not that bad. There's way more difficult fights in this game. Excuse me, why didn't you mention this before?
I knew you would choose to enter the castle instead of staying in the village. And we needed warriors. I'm sorry if I... Maker's breath.
Teagan. Thank the Maker, you yet live.
Isolde. You're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Teagan. Alone.
We will need more of an explanation than that.
What? Who is this man, Teagan?
You remember me, Lady Isolde, don't you?
Alistair. Of all the... Why are you here?
They are Grey Wardens, Isolde. I owe them my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but... Considering the circumstances...
Please, Lady Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Teagan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and hunt the living. The mage responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Teagan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do.
What about Al Eamon? Is he still alive?
He is. He is being kept alive so far, thank the Maker.
Kept alive? Kept alive by what?
Something the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon, Connor and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Teagan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
You dislike Orzammar the most? Well, we were talking about this earlier, actually, and yeah, no, Orzammar is my favourite part of the game. To be honest, there are playthroughs I've done of this game in the past where I finished Orzammar and then just stopped playing because that was my favourite bit. Do you think this evil could be some kind of demon?
I do not know. Oh, Maker's mercy. Could it truly be a demon? I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Teagan. Please.
Tell me about this mage you mentioned.
He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was poisoning my husband. That is why Eamon fell ill.
Eamon was poisoned?
He claims an agent of Teagan Logain's hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say.
Why do I get the feeling you aren't telling us everything?
I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation.
Not if it's true.
An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and the husband hostage. I came for help. What more do you want from me? Teagan, I do not have much time. What if it thinks I'm betraying it? It could kill Connor. Please come back with me. Must I beg?
So why must Teagan go alone?
For Connor's sake. I promised I would return quickly and only with Teagan. Teagan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
Enough questions. We need to decide what to do.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Teagan. Bless you.
It seems you have little choice.
I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say?
What exactly am I supposed to do in there?
I wish I knew. I don't know any more about this evil force than Isolde seems to. Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
Oh, what's going on with this headset cable right now? It's been a right old pain. Right. Anyway, we must end this evil no matter what.
Greater evils have been loosed on the world, but I will not argue with you.
So we are just going to send him with that woman? It seems so dangerous.
But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck.
Right. Level up for you! Which is the bloody lockpicking one? Is it stealing? I think it's stealing, isn't it? Oh, or is it a... Or it just comes from the combat skills. Ah. That's sort of annoying. Which one does it rely on then? Dexterity or cunning, or is it both? If the chat could stop talking about boobs for 10 seconds. Cunning, alright. Some points in that then. Want me treasure. It's a bit juvenile though, guys. I mean, come on. Yeah, I'll just go with that, I suppose. Right. Easily outmaneuver opponents, guaranteeing a wider flanking angle that makes backstabs easier to achieve. Oh, yes, please. That'd be very good. Ah, so this also gives you a bonus to locks and traps then. Well... Oh, go with this one. I know what I'm getting next time. No, Humphrey can't pick locks. Correspondence interruptus.
On it.
Okay.
A tunnel that went under the entire lake. Who would build such a thing?
Paranoid nobles. Come on. Be sensible. do. Bum 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 bum. Mind blast.
Ready. It's done.
More level ups, hooray! But even more level ups, hooray!
Hello? Who's there? Is there anyone alive out there? Wait, you don't look like the Arlessa's guards. Are you from outside the castle?
Yes. Came in through a secret tunnel.
There's a tunnel? Then why hasn't anyone in the castle used it? We could all have escaped by now.
Wondered that myself, actually.
Curious. None of this makes any sense. Not that anyone cares much what I think. My name is Jowan. I'm a mage Lady Isolde hired to tutor her son Connor. Until they, threw me into the dungeon here.
Tunnel, yes. Yes. Into the tunnel. You're the one who poisoned the owl.
I'm not proud of it. The Arlessa had no idea what I was hired to do when she took me in to tutor Connor. I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already imprisoned when all that began. At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men, demanding that I reverse what I'd done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the owl. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe. She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So they left me to rot.
Oh, I'm sure the Dragon Age Inquisition story is wonderful if you actually are willing to pay them in order to experience the full story. Since you only get the full story if you play all the DLC. But that's a discussion for another time. So did you summon this demon?
No, I know nothing about summoning demons.
Why did you poison our demon?
I was instructed to by Teagan Loghain. I was told that Arl Eamon was a threat to Ferelden, that if I dealt with him, Loghain would settle matters with the Circle. You see, I'm a Maleficar, a blood mage.
You? A blood mage? Truly? I would never have guessed.
A blood mage? Well, that isn't good.
I dabbled in the forbidden arts, and they condemned me to death for it. I thought Loghain was giving me a chance to redeem myself. But he's abandoned me here, hasn't he? Everything's fallen apart, and I'm responsible. I have to make it right somehow. I have to.
Why is Arl Eamon a threat exactly?
He only said that Arl Eamon was dangerous to the nation. Why wouldn't I believe Teagan Loghain?
Because he's Teagan Loghain. But anyway, why did the Alistair need a mage to tutor her son? This is a good question.
Connor had started to show signs. Lady Isolde was terrified the Circle of Magi would take him away for training.
Connor? A mage? I can't believe it.
She sought an apostate, a mage outside the Circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. Her husband had no idea.
Arl Eamon has no idea of his son's abilities.
No, she was adamant that he never find out. She said that he'd do the right thing, even if it meant losing their son, and that infuriated her.
Perhaps her son is responsible for what happened.
I thought that too. Connor has little knowledge of magic, but he may have done something to tear open the veil. With the veil to the Fade torn, spirits and demons could infiltrate the castle. Powerful ones could kill and create those walking corpses.
Yeah, this is where it all gets a bit Warhammer Fantasy on you. I think I understand. No, why would Isolde be frightened of her son becoming a mage?
Because he would be taken away forever. A mage cannot inherit a title, even the son of a powerful Arl. She's also a pious woman. Her son having magic was humiliating.
How much magic did you teach Connor?
Some. But he's still very young. He can barely cast a minor spell, never mind something more powerful. At least not intentionally. Like I said, he may have torn the veil accidentally. If he's involved in this at all, I really don't know.
I see. I think I understand.
I never meant for it to end like this. I swear. Let me help you fix this.
I say this boy could still be of use to us, but if not, then let him go. Why keep him prisoner here?
Hey, let's not forget he's a blood mage. You can't just set a blood mage free.
Better to slay him. Better to punish him for his choices. Is this Alistair who speaks, or the Templar?
I'd say it's common sense. We don't even know the whole story yet.
He wishes to redeem himself. Doesn't everyone deserve that chance?
Like yourself, you mean?
Everyone deserves a chance to redeem themselves in the Maker's eyes. This man, no less than any.
I don't know. He is a blood mage. But this is an unusual situation.
Give me a chance, please.
How will you make things right?
Well, I tried to save anyone still up there. There must be something I can do.
That's commendable if it's true.
I'm glad you think so. So what now?
I think you'll stay on yourself for now.
Then I will wait. If you change your mind, I will be here.
Level up! Hurrah! Bit more constitution, please. And, bonus to damage, physical resistance, and mental resistance, as well as bonus to critical chance. It increases proportionally to the number of enemies above 2 that the warrior is engaging. Yes, please. And you, sir, you need loads more constitution. Alistair's supposed to be the tanky one, and he's got, like, no constitution. It's quite bad. Should we give you bravery as well? Or shield wall? Let's give you shield wall. Which I will now activate. You boys gonna jump up at me and attack me, Resident Evil style? By any chance? I thought so!
Let's get started.
An order. You forced our hand.
Strike and kill! No mercy!
Bomb, bomb, healing her. There we go. A bit of running around. There we go. Job's a good one.
Let's get started.
Oh man, getting heal on Morrigan like this early is so useful. It's a bit like when you first get heal in Knights of the Old Republic. It's just like, oh god, the game is so suddenly just a lot easier. Right.
On it.
Hello. That did not work. Most irritating. I'm trying to backstab you.
Very good. Oops, that's not what I meant to do at all. There we go. Thank you.
As you wish.
History of the Chantry, Chapter 2. Probably not going to read that. What the fuck? Oh, we just activated an enemy out here somehow. Die! Guys? Yeah, I was going to say. Nice. Time to fight demons! Indeed. Hello. Would you like to come closer? Thank you.
As you wish.
Good to go.
Shuffle you forward a bit, do the mind blast thing.
As you wish. I see.
I am your.
Do. Stabby, stabby. Do a little heal on you. Never mind, he's dead now anyway. I don't know what it is. I have to micromanage my backstabs constantly. I probably should just switch into a bow, to be honest, but oh well.
As you wish. I could do that for you.
You better. I upgraded your skills. Oh, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
A battle axe? Hmm. Steel. Still not as good. It's a pretty good sword we found, isn't it? Heavy chainmail gloves, grey iron. Alistair? You're not wearing a helmet, I've just realised this. Let's fix that. You can have those and all. Yeah, we've not really been upgrading your equipment at all, have we? That's probably not doing you many favours either. +4 attack versus some more missile deflection and then some spell resistance. Chance to avoid missile attacks. You know what, that's pretty good. Missile attacks in this game are pretty flippin' annoying after all. Don't think we'll give you the Chantry robe though. That would be silly. You though. I still can't remember if there's a reason to not give rogues, like, chainmail. There's a reason to make them stick to leather. I probably should sell stuff to the barkeeper. I've just got 7 gold as it is, you know. It's like, I'm not hurting for cash right now. Stamina pool decreases with heavier army. I mean, I get that, but if you're not using much of their abilities anyway, which I'm not, to be honest, because I keep just because I'm lazy. Honestly, it's because I'm lazy. I'm micromanaging the backstabbing, and my focus is almost entirely on that. I probably should be using like dirty fighting and below the belt, shouldn't I suppose, but the rogue delivers a swift and unsportsmanlike kick to the target. Yeah, I really should be using these, shouldn't I? There's really no excuse beyond laziness. Oh, hello. Ah, still not as good. Ah. Oh. Crap. Now this is why you sell stuff, isn't it, I suppose. I keep forgetting this game even has an inventory capacity. Oh, shite. I've been forgetting to check to look for backpacks as well. I've picked up a load of garbage I don't even need, so... There's people crying in the chat, and I'm like, no, you've got to sell it, don't destroy it! I don't care! I just want to see if this is as good as what Alistair's currently using. Nope. Never mind then. Play the game more efficiently or my head will literally explode. Ah! A quote from the chat, probably. Hello, boys! How you doing? Why am I controlling Alistair? That's stupid. Backstabby time. There we go. Oh, don't turn around! They're all turning around. All of them are turning around! It's so annoying. Oh, crikey. Oh, Alistair. Fine, you can have that.
Quick! Too easy! Defend yourself!
Oh, no, you're... Oh, my God. Why is this fight so hard? Why is this not active? Fuck's sake, Alistair.
Very well.
Oh dear.
Right. Defend yourself.
Time for some fun.
Heal yourself. Oh god. Oh, Liliana's dead. Oh god. Oh my god. This is... I don't remember this random hallway being this difficult. Fuck. We're in a win but use all of your health poultices or lose situation, aren't we? Clearly.
Yes.
And Humphrey's dead. And Morrigan's dead. Oh, bother! Kill these guys again now.
I am ready. This should be good.
Yeah, all of you pile on out here. Come on. And I can do this.
I shall do it.
Means I can then do this. With impunity. Well, relative impunity. So, Alistair. Yeah, no, you are using Shield Wall. Okay, good. Good. Keep using it.
Ready for action.
Dispatch these lads, no problem. It's the ones in the next room that are the issue, it seems. Right. We did go into the armory this time, right? No, we didn't. Because Alistair's not wearing his new gear.
It's done.
Right. No.
I shall.
Yes. No. I already searched that.
Yes, of course.
No.
As you like.
Yeah, maybe. No. Alright, good enough. Quick save. I think I forgot to do Liliana as well, but bah, whatever.
Watch for the demons.
Alright, you twats. Alright, let's kill this devouring corpse first if we can. That would be jolly nice. Since that one is big and nasty and probably does the most damage. No, this guy. And you heal her.
Let's finish. Enough. Now we can
Right, is he dead or what? No, he's still fucking here. Oh my god.
make a preserver. I never liked this part.
Right, that's him dealt with. Now it's just the rest of these mooks.
I am your death.
Let me go the door. Yep, turn that back on, you douche.
Yes. This fighting won't try. Blast you.
Just keep shooting him with your staff thing.
Maker's breath.
Does the Maker's breath smell particularly bad or something? Is that why everyone keeps exclaiming about it?
Yes. Alright, battle it is now.
There we go. Since we killed the big bad guy this time first, everything seems to have worked out just fine.
Unliving wretches. On it.
Also, half of them possibly aren't even here yet by the looks of it. Because there's more, apparently? Oh no, it's just one guy. Who is berserking, apparently. Oh, Jesus, no, okay, there's more than one. Oh, there's a few, yeah. There is definitely a few.
You're mine.
And we haven't had a chance to heal. That is most irritating. Are any of you yellow? No, you're just dudes. It's fine then. Yeah, I was going to say, please heal him before he dies.
Good to go.
Oh my fucking word, what?
Direct.
It was close. Oh, now we're going to start burning through poultices. Gosh, it's irritating. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to take one as well, aren't you? If you're even gonna survive. You might be okay though.
Ready.
Ready for action.
Ugh.
Done.
Him. Come on. Please kill the rest of them. Thank you. God, that was close. That was close. Fully expect a couple of party wipes when we go up against the Revenant, but
right.
That normally happens anyway, so...
This should be easy enough.
As long as I remember to quick save it before we actually do the fight, I don't particularly care. I mean, you know, it's tricky, but it's not Baldur's Gate 2 levels of, you spec'd your party wrong for the entire game, and therefore this fight is virtually unwinnable. That sort of bullshit I take exception to. This, on the other hand, this is an inconvenience at best.
You should run while you...
I wish Mind Blast lasted for a bit longer, then it'd be slightly more useful.
Good to go.
Again, have we got any yellow ones? Doesn't look like it. Oh, yep, no, we do. Okay, right, everyone's going to kill this guy first. All of you.
I'll do it.
Also, healing.
You had it coming.
God, let me get around behind the guy. There we go. No, he just turns around because I don't have enough aggro and blah. Also, yeah, you're dead now. Rip. Never mind. So is he nearly. So there we go. All my days, Alistair. There we go. You'll be alive for a little bit longer now. So let's give you a hand, shall we?
You could do better than that.
Fighting more.
It will help a little bit. Hey, we did it! Only one fatality. It wasn't really a fatality. Wasn't really a fatality. What'd you get? Wrenched limb. Penalty to attack speed. Guess we better fix it. Jolly good. Right.
Let's get started.
Why is we're picking up all these corpse galls?
This should be easy enough.
Sure, there's a reason. I just can't remember what it is. Oh, key required. I get it then. Right. Now, before we leave, i.e. go this way, we must remember to go look for the blacksmith's daughter, who I believe is hiding in here. Hello.
Please, don't hurt me.
Well, that's scary looking. Calm down.
I'm sorry. I'm so frightened. These monsters are everywhere. My name's Verlaine. The Arlessa's maid. Is she all right? What happened to everyone?
Verlaine, the smith's daughter.
You know my father. I want to go back to the village. Is there a way out of here?
There's a tunnel leading out in the dungeon.
But the monsters!
I've killed most of them. It's safe.
I'll find my way. I can run fast and I know the castle. Thank you.
Jolly good. Alright, was there anywhere else? Now, who does herbalism? Is it you? Because I specifically got a bunch of... Oh, we haven't got flasks. Fuck's sake. I specifically got a bunch of elf fruit earlier for making poultices with, and I totally forgot. Apparently, we need to buy the flasks too. Which makes sense. Okay, fine, but still. It's irritating. Courtyard, second floor, basement cellar, basement dungeon. Right.
This should be easy enough. Right.
Unlimited power!
Allow me. I could do that for you.
It'd be nice if you did the Neverwinter Nights thing where you actually came over and tried to open it for me, instead of having to switch to you. Pile of junk! No, thank you.
More love letters that I can't be asked to read. Right. Revenant fight, here we go! I wonder if a bunch of guys are coming from up there. Oh, wait, and there's an archer or two. Mr. Revenant, motherfucker! Coming for you! Oh boy, he does so much damage. It's insane. Poultice chugging time.
Very well.
Watch out!
Oh, what the fuck? How did that happen? Was I paying that little attention to the health bars, or did they just get reflect damage like the shit out of them? Oh, archers. Yeah. Fair enough, I suppose. To you too. Fuck it, we're gonna kill the archers first. Can we do it without? Oh no, never mind.
This should be easy enough.
An order.
On your guard.
Oh, this fucking revenant, man. Oh, god damn it. Oh, holy fuck. Oh, come on! Oh, yeah, of course, the gate. You're right, absolutely. Fucking hell. Right. So where's the switch for it? There it is. I'm pretty sure at the first, like, 3 times I played this game, I forgot about the gate. There we go. This is a bit more like it. Still want to kill these guys, though. Open the gate! Okay, you keep doing what you're doing. Mind blast! Oh, one of the knights is about to get himself killed, I see. Meanwhile, Humphrey's taking out his rage on these archers. Very good, Humphrey. Keep it up.
Let's get started.
Ready!
Oh dear, dead knights. Right, okay. What did you... You two?
I shall do it.
Please heal it, thank you. You got lightning? Yes, you have. Very good. Humphrey's finished murdering archers. Good stuff. Excellent. There we go. Job's a good one. Wasn't to Perth, was it? Looks like it might have been.
Right. This should be easy enough. Right.
Marvelous. Landmark tree. Doesn't the dog wee on that or something, if I recall? If you brought the dog with you. Ah, injury kits, magnet. Ah, fuck you. Nature salves. Fuck that. Just no, destroy. Be gone. Has no one got any injuries, by the way?
If you must.
What now?
Nope. Okay, good.
So these are our visitors? The ones you told me about, Mother?
Yes, Connor.
And this is the one who defeated my soldiers? The ones I sent to reclaim my village?
Yes.
And now it's staring at me. What is it, Mother? I can't see it well enough.
This is just a man, Connor. Like your father.
Oh, I am tired of hearing about him. Besides, he's nothing at all like Father. Look at him. Breathing and not dying in the slightest. I could change that, mind you.
Connor, I beg you. Don't hurt anyone.
Mother? What's happening? Where am I?
Oh, thank the Maker. Connor, can you hear me?
Get away from me, fool woman! You are beginning to bore me.
Grey Warden, please don't hurt my son. He is not responsible for what he does.
This entire sequence is one of the best parts of the game, by the way. It's just so fucking good. Like, everything from the subtle change of pitch in the kid's voice to the Dutch tilt with the camera angles to really just nail home that something's not quite right. And then the fire in the background kind of silhouetting them all, him especially, with him stood in the middle. It's so fucking well done, you know? It's stuff like that makes it obvious that whoever was responsible at BioWare for designing these cutscene dialogue type bits has studied like cinematography and stuff. And ultimately, that's why these games receive such, high praise at the end of the day. It's because of stuff like this. What did you do with Bann Teagan?
Here I am. Here am I.
I like him better this way. No more yelling. Now he amuses me.
Connor didn't mean to do this. It was that mage, the one who poisoned Demon. He started all this. He summoned this demon. Connor was just trying to help his father.
And made a deal with the demon to do so? Foolish child.
It was a fair deal. Father is alive, just as I wanted. Now it's my turn to sit on the throne and send out armies to conquer the world. Nobody tells me what to do anymore.
Nobody tells him what to do. Nobody! Ha 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 ha!
Quiet, Uncle! I warned you what would happen if you kept shouting, didn't I? Yes, I did. But let's keep things civil. This man will have the audience he seeks. Tell us, what have you come here for?
It's subtle because it doesn't immediately sound like, I am a demon, rah, 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 like that. It actually sounds like, at first glance, when you first walk into the room and hear him speaking, it doesn't sound that otherworldly, aside from the echo voice, the secondary voice going on in the background. It's only when you hear him speak normally, it's like, oh. So, no, I maintain that it is actually subtle, because they could have gone completely bonkers with it and just had his eyes turn fucking flaming purple and have him talk like this. You know, fuck it anyway. I don't have to defend my blasted opinions. From the likes of you, chat. No reason, just think I'll leave, yeah. Need to see our Lehman.
So you're a concerned well-wisher. Why didn't you say that in the first place? All this sneaking around and killing is so unnecessary. But Father is so very ill. We really shouldn't disturb him. Isn't that right, Mother?
I don't think...
Of course you don't! Ever since you sent the knights away, you do nothing but deprive me of my fun. Frankly, it's getting dull. I crave excitement and action. This man spoiled my sport by saving that stupid village, and now he'll repay me.
Fighting time! Fucking crossbows, man. Fucking crossbows. Just dip that. Healing on you. And some frosty magic on you. And some healing on you. Oh! Decapitated. Nice one. I mean, what a tragedy. But seriously, that was cool. Decapitated with a dagger, no less. I mean, come on.
Teagan. Oh, Teagan. Are you all right?
I am better now, I think. My mind is my own again.
Blessed Andraste. I would never have forgiven myself had you died. Not after I brought you here. What a fool I am. Please. Connor's not responsible for this. There must be some way we can save him.
Alright, Neil. Cheers. Catch you next time. Or rather, well, you know, catch you with the rest of the VOD, I suppose. Teagan. Anyway, I don't know why that's funny to me. Would you rather be forced to play through Dragon Age 2 or Dragon Age Inquisition? Dragon Age 2. Well, I don't know. I mean, if I was allowed to play through Inquisition but with all the DLC, maybe. But otherwise, probably just Dragon Age 2. I'm not about to kill a child.
Clearly the child is an abomination. There is only one way to stop it.
He's not always the demon you saw. Connor is still inside him, and sometimes he breaks through. Please, I just want to protect him.
Isn't that what started this? You hired the mage to teach Connor in secret, to protect him.
If they discovered Connor had magic, then they'd take him away. I thought if he learned just enough to hide it, then...
The DLC crap for Inquisition? That's not what I heard. Quite the opposite, in fact, actually. I heard the DLC for Inquisition was actually very good. Although I wish it was part of the base game and not sold separately, but whatever. So... where is Connor now? Why did you run?
I think he ran upstairs, to the family quarters.
Violence scares him. I know that sounds strange. He may have run up to his room, or...
So you had no idea the man you hired was an assassin?
None. I trusted Logain. Why wouldn't I? How could I have suspected the mage he sent would be a murderer?
And Eamon knew nothing of your plans. Do you not realize what you've done, Isolde?
Eamon would only demand we do the right thing. I was not going to lose my son. Not to magic.
So even didn't know about Connor's abilities?
He left Connor's raising to me. When I discovered it, I was frightened. I didn't know what to do.
And so you brought doom upon us all and death to your own son.
No. No, please. There must be another way. There must be something we can do.
So basically, Eamon was too lazy to raise his own kid and left this all on her, and then she, as a result, made this crazy, irrational decision because she's a mother, and of course she did. Basically because he was not fucking interested in actually being a parent, is what I'm getting from this. Eamon seems like kind of a dick. Okay, but anyway, where is Eamon?
Upstairs in his room. I think the demon has been keeping him alive.
So if we destroy the demon, then...
Then my husband may perish. Yes.
Jesus, you guys talking about Trespass. I didn't even realise that that was the name of one of the DLCs. I thought you were talking about the game Trespasser. As in Jurassic Park Trespasser. From back in the day. And everyone was like, oh, it's great, it's great. And I'm like, really? It's one of the worst games ever made. then the penny dropped. What are our options?
I wouldn't normally suggest slaying a child, but he's an abomination. I'm not sure there's any choice.
We can't kill a young boy, demon or no demon. Please don't say we're considering that.
Connor is my nephew. But he is also possessed by a demon. Death would be merciful.
No. What about the mage? He could know something of this demon. If he still lives, we could speak to him.
He's down in the dungeon, still alive.
Then we should bring him here immediately. I do not know how much we can trust him. But we must find out what he knows. Teagan, could you find him?
I will try. Though if he resists, I will not hesitate to kill him. I'll return shortly.
You're lucky to be alive, Jaun. After all you've done.
I didn't summon any demon, Lady Isolde. But I did poison the Arl, and that started all this. I'm willing to help if you'll let me. The demon in Connor needs to be destroyed. Killing Connor is the easiest way to do that, certainly. But there is another way. A mage could confront the demon in the Fade, without hurting Connor himself.
What do you mean? Is the demon not within Connor?
Not physically. The demon approached Connor in the Fade while he dreamt, and controls him from there. We can use the connection between them to find the demon.
You can enter the Fade, then? And kill the demon without hurting my boy?
No, but I can enable another mage to do so. It normally requires lyrium and several mages. But I have blood magic.
You think I'd allow you to cast a spell? Any spell?
Maybe not. But all I'm saying is that I can do this.
I don't understand. I know nothing of blood magic. But how is that an option?
Lyrium provides the power for the ritual, but I can take that power from someone's life energy. This ritual requires a lot of it, however. All of it, in fact.
So, someone must die? Someone must be sacrificed?
Yes, and then we send another mage into the Fade. I can't enter because I'm doing the ritual. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's not much of an option.
Is there no other method?
The power has to come from somewhere, and that means either lyrium or blood.
Then let it be my blood. I will be the sacrifice.
What? Isolde, are you mad? Eamon would never allow this.
Either someone kills my son to destroy that thing inside him, or I give my life so my son can live. To me, the answer is clear.
Blood magic. How can more evil be of any help here? Two wrongs don't make a right.
It does seem like a sensible choice, with a willing participant.
Connor is blameless in this. He should not have to pay the price.
It's up to you, my friend. You know more about such things than I do, and it's your companion going into the Fade. The decision is yours.
Not sure the risk is worth it.
Save my son and you will be rewarded. That I promise.
It's not what I meant.
Life is worth more to me than anything. Even my own.
Must be another way to enter the Fade.
You can find lyrium and more mages at the Circle of Magi, if they would even do it.
Circle Tower is not far from here.
That is an excellent point. One of the treaties is also for the Circle of Magi, after all.
The tower is about a day's journey across the lake. You could attempt to get the mages' help.
But what will happen here? Connor will not remain passive forever.
I will take that chance.
Very well. I will keep Jaun here as a precaution. He says he wants to help, so he will keep an eye on Connor with us. Go to the tower quickly, then. The longer you are away, the greater the chances of disaster.
Guess what we're doing next, guys? Everybody's favourite part of the game. We might as well get it over with.
On it.
Don't worry, I'm sure I'll survive the Fade. I've done it before. It does have a couple of cool bits in it, actually, to be fair. Oh, wait, yeah, all those suits of armour come to life. You go in there, don't they? Let's not do that. Key required. No skip the fade mod. Nope. No mods whatsoever. Gather your party and venture forth. Yes. Yes, I will. To the party camp. Wynn is such a useful party member, and she's kind of cool anyway, so it's definitely a win, for sure.
What do you need? Ask away.
What can a Templar do exactly?
Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
Are there any consequences for walking away to the tower? Absolutely none. So Templars use magic themselves.
You could call it that, sure. The Chantry doesn't look on it the same way, however, since really our talents only work on mages. Against a regular person, I'm just a guy in a metal suit.
Have you hunted many mages?
No, I never actually became a full Templar. Duncan recruited me before I took my vows. I was only present during one harrowing. The ritual that they test the mages with. It's not unlike our joining, really. And just as deadly. The girl they tested, she had a demon put inside her to see if she could resist. And she couldn't. We had to end it quickly. I have to say I didn't have much interest in becoming a Templar after that.
So couldn't others learn these talents?
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together.
So you were addicted to this lyrium?
Thankfully, no. You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
Hello.
Yes? Well, here I am.
What would someone like you be doing in Lothering's Chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
Sanctimonious preachy. They don't teach you how to fight in the cloister, do they?
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
Affirmed?
We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the Chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
So your skills were learned before your time in the Chantry?
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Alright then. Stern!
Yes.
What were you doing in that cage?
Sitting, as you observed.
Very funny.
Thank you.
Are you going to answer my question?
I did. Parshera. Was there anything else?
I want to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak then.
Never
Then I
mind.
suggest we move on. I am hardly surprised.
Why did you come to Ferelden?
To answer a question.
You came all this way for that?
For someone so dismissive of questions, you ask a great many.
What was the answer?
Were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed? That is your answer.
Well, did you have to report back then?
Yes.
So what are you still doing here then?
I cannot go home.
Well, you can stay with us.
Thank you. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
All right.
As you wish.
Do. Hello.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Have you ever been hunted by the Chantry? Conveniently, that leads on straight from what we were talking about with Alistair, actually, so...
You are very cute to ask so many questions.
Mm-hmm. And you are cute when you're evasive.
Really? Perhaps we should be wrapped in ribbons and adorned with flowers. So cute are we, too. My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes, by Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how successful they generally were. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more.
The Templar fucks did not succeed. Anyway, You really had no trouble with them?
I am unsure. I was too young to understand, and perhaps 'twas bravado on Flemeth's part, or perhaps she was merely amused. I will never know. Flemeth would warn them, once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom.
Flemeth used you as bait.
'Twas a game, and I a young girl. If I didn't get to play, I would have been very upset. Thankfully, the wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere, and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum.
What exactly is an apostate?
You do not know? The Zealots use that word for any magic they do not control. The Chantry sees any mages not leashed to the circle of magi as apostates, and apostates could become maleficarum, evil mages that resort to blood magic and become demon-enslaved abominations. It may even be true. Still, those of us who prefer freedom see no reason to submit.
Have you no responsibility to those around you?
Responsibility to whom, exactly? I will point out that we lived in the middle of a remote wilderness. Granted, eventually we might become dread abominations and endanger others. Possibly. Such is simply the price that nature demands. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand.
Morrigan disapproves. Right. I need to buy some flasks from you gents.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Rumors? By any chance? Any rumors? Maybe? Possibly?
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm disappointed.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Tell me you have a backpack.
Don't think you do you? Bother. Oh well. Other. What am I looking for here? I can't. Flasks. That was it, wasn't it? Flasks. Except I don't see any. Oh, there we go. Crafting. Oh, no, wait a minute. Not even here either. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong window! Oh my god, this is probably the sign that you want to stop playing, really. I think, yeah. I'm looking at the wrong side of the fucking window. Give me... like, I don't know. Fuckload of them. That many. Oh my god, really? Okay, well... Really? I can't sort by value? Are you joking? Oh. It's only been 4 hours. Well, for one thing, only 4 hours, and also... It's past midnight here. Come on. Give me a break. Bump, bump. Oh, gosh, I've got all these things, haven't I? Da-dum, 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 da-dum. Da-dum. Not selling the family sword.
We're watching you. Scum.
Commissar Phoenix. Sleep is for the weak, Dave. Sleep is for the weak. No, it's for the normal people who want to actually be up at a reasonable time tomorrow. Sorry to be a square about it, but... Bum, 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 bum. Should really be keeping at least some of this for Sten, I suppose. Can I sell one of those? Yeah. Swimming in gold again. Don't need any of these, though. Beef bone! Wonder who that's for. Right. That's better. So, are you gonna give me some flasks, dude? There we go. Does he also perhaps have some... no. Hoping he had some elf fruit maybe, but nope. Right. Oh, you do have these, though. All of those, please. And these. And these. Yeah, it's really good. Thank you for doing business with me. Now then, what was I going to do with this stuff? Oh, right, yeah, I was going to do herbalism. But I can't do that until we're out of the camp. So, yes. Save the game. I don't even know if it is the 6th stream we've done, but hey. Yeah, well... We could go for a little bit longer, but this is just such an ideal stopping point, to be honest. Otherwise, we get 5 minutes into the mage's tower and then have to abruptly stop. So, yeah, I'm gonna go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Been lovely. It's been rather excellent. We got through a lot today. We did pretty much the entire first part of the Redcliffe quest line, which is good. We got the unpleasant bit out of the way. And next week we'll probably do the entire fade, to be honest, next week. Unless I'm short for time or something, we'll probably just do the whole damn fade. Circle Tower nonsense all in one go. That's my plan anyway. So we can get that out of the way and move on to other fun stuff. Although at some point we need to go pick up Shale, don't we, really? I can't remember when you're able to do that. But anyway, that we need to do too. Morrigan disapproves. As ever. Might have to bribe her with some gifts so she doesn't like get all really super cross with us. So yeah, we'll be back next time with more failing persuasion tests and failing at combat in general as well, and all of that good shit. So have fun, everyone, and I will see you on Monday. Yeah, Monday with more Resident Evil. And for any of you that were here for the disaster stream, that there was barely even a stream, I'm gonna, with Resident Evil on Monday, I'm just gonna basically load the old save from before that and just pretend that stream never happened, because we accomplished nothing in it anyway, really. And we'll just carry on from where we left off a couple of weeks ago. And just do it that way. So, it'll be Resident Evil on Monday. And then on Tuesday, we will attempt to do Hidden and Dangerous. I still haven't actually even bothered to try and fix Hidden and Dangerous, to be honest with you. I'm hoping that rebooting my computer will have just fixed it magically, maybe. But I will try and get that fixed. And if I can't, which will be extremely unfortunate, I might have to think of something else to replace it with instead, which will be a bit of a shame, but hey, what can you do? I mean, it was working. I don't see any reason why I can't fix it, so... and then obviously on Wednesday, it's more Black and White. We'll be doing... We're on World 4 of the main single-player campaign in Black and White. Weird calling it a campaign, but you know what I mean. We're on World 4 now in Black and White, which should be fun. Never done World 4 before, so that we'll be completely blind. I've heard horrid things about it, though, so... apparently it's quite tricky, but... yeah, it should be fun. No to Stardew Valley and no to Alien. I have a short list of games that I am going to be doing in the near future on the streaming channel here. And I have to say, neither of those are on it. No, I'm not doing Spore if Hidden and Dangerous doesn't work anymore. Spore is going to be a Wednesday thing. So anyway. Must have more Black and White. Moo! Moo! More cow slapping. Mostly accidental cow slapping, to be fair. And we brought the immortal guy with us, I think. I think I chucked him through the portal, so we can continue torturing him by having the cow eat him and then shit him out again. Although I'd rather not do that, because then the cow will start eating other people too, so... maybe Hidden and Dangerous 2, maybe something else. It depends. Yeah, it depends. So... it should work, though. It should work. It should be fine. Daggerfall. No. Hard to tell, but yeah, no. But the thing is, RPGs are something that I can only put up with a certain amount of, which is why I do Dragon Age on Saturdays and I do no other RPGs for the rest of the week. You know, outside of YouTube anyway. So I'm not playing too
heavily invested RPGs a week on here on Twitch. I don't think that's ever going to happen. That's not something I want to do, which is why I'm not doing The Witcher now, and I'm instead waiting until I finish this to do The Witcher. So, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Because we do RPGs all the fucking time. We do them all the time. We do it on here right now. I do it on YouTube, like non-stop. There's so many other games that I want to share and play, rather than just playing RPGs all the goddamn time. I mean, you know, it's exhausting after a while, to be honest. So playing The Witcher in early 2019. To be honest, I doubt it, because, I mean, look how far we've gotten so far. Like, it's taken us a while longer to get to here by now, because I was only playing, like, an hour and a half to 2 hours of Dragon Age a week. Now I'm playing 4 hours plus a week. So, it's going to start going by very quickly at this point. I mean, look at how much we did in this one session alone. We did, like, the first half of the entire Redcliffe bit. We've all done, completely done, and out of the way. Next time we will probably do the entire circle tower thing done and out of the way. You know. And this fucking bot, I swear to God, I see it in everybody's streams at the moment. Can I alt-tab without crashing this? Yeah, it looks like hopefully I can. Get fucked, you stupid bot. Go away. Don't click that link, whatever you fucking do. Anyway, I swear, if that thing keeps coming back all the time, I'm going to have to turn the Nightbot link banning thing back on, unfortunately, which I didn't want to have to do, but, spam bots. Fucking hate them. Anyway, yeah, that Bapu's bot or whatever. It's a bot that's going like into everybody's streams that I watch at the moment and just spamming these bogus links that lead to sites with viruses on them and shit. Yeah, but well, I did just permanently ban him, but it keeps coming back with new usernames and new accounts. So whoever's running this stupid thing, it keeps making loads and loads of different accounts for it. So I've banned the little fucker like 3 times at this point over the last few months. So right. Anyway. How the heck did the bot have Twitch Prime? Probably because the guy who made it has Twitch Prime, and he put Twitch Prime on the bot so that it makes it look more legit, so more people click his bogus fucking link. So when Spore's starting, it'll be when I wait. Probably when. Well, it'll be possibly when I finish Black and White. Assuming I don't immediately play Black and White 2 afterwards, but I don't know. We'll see. If I don't decide to immediately move on to Black and White 2, we'll play Spore then. But otherwise, I'll play it after Black and White 2. Those aren't words, Dr. Fat. Those are letters. Yeah, different bot would come back. That's exactly what I was talking about. That's why I said, is Black and White 2 buyable? Only, like, second-hand from places like Amazon and eBay and stuff, unfortunately. Where I got my copy. Well, that's where I was bought my copy from. I got it for my birthday, so... So anyway, right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Off. Time for me to go. Although, before I do, there's one small thing. One small thing. And that is over on the GOG channel, GOG's official channel, where they actually have a bunch of streamers who regularly stream on there. Kilgore is playing Blood one whole unit, which is this really eccentric, quite funny, old school shooter like Doom style from back in the day. It has these. I don't know much about it other than it has these weird monks in it that shout butternuts and beer books at you before they throw like projectiles at you and shit. It's such a bizarre game in a fun, silly, old school shooter way. And he's playing that on GOG at the minute, so I'm gonna go give the GOG channel a host. And I'm gonna go watch him play that while I get ready for bed. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna host a raid. I suppose I might as well do the raid command. It's there for a reason, right? So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and I'll catch you all next time. So, how does this work again? /raid GOG.com, and then it does the countdown thing, doesn't it? There we go. That does that. That's that. There we go. Nice one. All right. So I'm going to be watching that. I might briefly be in the chat as well, but I tend to be an antisocial little lurker when I watch streams these days. So but I'll probably say hello. So yeah, catch you on Monday, folks. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you then. Also, Skyrim tomorrow. Bye.